Hey guys, welcome back. This is Teresa with Soul Appeal Wellness, and this is the How to Yoga series. And so, with this series, we are looking at some of the foundational poses of the practice and breaking them down in a tutorial style video to show you exactly how to do them safely and confidently in your practice. So, today I will be showing you how to do cat cow, which is a very foundational very foundational. It's a foundational pose again in the practice, one that is typically done in the beginning of practice to start to warm up the spine and get some engagement, some movement, and some circulation through the core of the body. So, to perform cat cow, come to your mat on your hands and knees in a tabletop position. Take your hands about shoulder width distance and spread the fingers nice and wide. Anytime you bring your hands to the mat in yoga, you want to spread the fingers wide and then turn your hands so that the index fingers are pointing towards the top of your mat or a little bit away from one another. So they'll either be straight up like this or a little bit away from one another. You never want to have the hands turned in towards each other because that puts an inward rotation on the shoulders, which is grounds for injury. It makes you susceptible to a lot of injury. And I know from experience, because when I first started the practice, I did not pay attention to that little detail and almost ended up tearing my shoulder, my rotator cuffs in my shoulder. So with all of that, please make sure the hands are either with the index fingers pointing straight forward or a little bit away from one another. Okay. You want to take the shoulders right above the wrists, but if this is a little bit too much on your wrists or if it's just uncomfortable, you can walk the hands out a little bit more in front of you to take some of that pressure off the wrist crease. Take your knees about hip width, right underneath your hips. And then you can either have the tops of the feet pressing down on the mat, or you can tuck your toes, whichever you prefer, or maybe try it with both ways to see which one works better for you or feels better to you. Draw your belly up and in to keep that low back nice and safe. Then as you inhale, we'll come into cow pose. So you're going to arch the back, tilt the tailbone, gaze towards the sky. And as you exhale, we'll come into cat pose. So you'll drop your head, round your spine, and curl up as you press the floor away with your hands. And inhale to cow, arch the back, look up. Exhale, round, cat pose. Curl up as you press the floor away and drop your head. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. And as you do this for a few rotations, you may start to feel, or repetitions, you may start to feel your back becoming a little bit looser. You may feel some tightness start to dissipate or go away a little bit. And if you don't feel any of that, that's okay too. But just see if you can get to a point where you feel some kind of sensation while doing this, and hopefully it feels good to you. If there's any pain here, by all means, please back out of it. But this is a really good pose to do first thing in the morning. Again, to warm up your spine, get it prepped for the day. It's a good one to do at the end of the day if you've been sitting all day and your back is stiff or tight, or if you have any neck issues or tightness. Yeah, so it's really just that arching and rounding to the rhythm of your breath. Good. And that is cat cow. So again, that's usually done at the beginning of practice to warm up the spine. It's a very gentle pose, I would say, because there's no impact really other than your hands being down. So you can always adjust the positioning of the hands to suit your wrists as needed. But as far as impact, there's none of that. So it's a great way to loosen up any tension that may be residing in the core of your body, in the back of your body, or your neck and your shoulders. So thank you guys very much for tuning in. That was how to do cat cow. If you like the video, please like, comment, and subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and feel free to share it with anybody who you know may be starting their yoga practice or just looking to hone in on some of the foundational skills or the foundational poses. But as always, I appreciate each and every one of you for tuning in. Thank you for being a watcher or subscriber to Soul Appeal Wellness, and I will see you all next time. The light in me honors the light in each and every one of you. Namaste.